Welcome to Stretching the Word. I'm your host, Sister Valerie, and not today, devil, just not this year. Are we sensitive to the things that are going on around us? You know, when you're walking, when you're driving, you have to pay attention to what's going on in your life. You know, everywhere you go, you always need to be aware of what's going on with us. So today, I want to kind of talk about being aware of our situation and being aware of what's coming at us, because so many things are coming at us these days. You know, the trials and tribulations, the darts, so many things are coming at us. But are we aware of it, or are we, just null and void to what's really going on? Sometimes you hear people say, girl, I don't know what's going on with me today. I just don't know. But that should not be our confession. We should always know what's going on with us, why, and, other than the devil. Yeah, we can say it's the enemy, and we know that. But it helps to know why and what exactly it is. So if you go with me to 2 Corinthians chapter 2. Now, I'm sorry, I'm kind of rushing ahead. Get your word. I'm sorry, I apologize for not giving you time to get your word. So I'll give you a second to get your word. While you're getting your word, I just want to thank God for His goodness, His grace, His mercy, for you, my viewers today, for the prayers, for the support that you've given me. So I'm just totally grateful. I'm just totally blessed, as you can see the shirt can say. That is, if you can read it over my rose. I am just totally blessed and grateful today that you have allowed me to speak to your hearts on today. Okay, so now we're ready. We're going to 2 Corinthians chapter 2. In verse 10, we hear Paul, who wrote 2 Corinthians, and he's talking about forgiveness. See, a lot of times things are connected, and we don't understand how much forgiveness is really connected to everything spiritually. Jesus forgave us. Therefore, our lives are better. We have hope. We have eternal life. Why? Simply because Jesus forgave us. So in verse 10, he's talking about forgiveness. But that's not the verse that I really want to discuss. I want to discuss verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us. See, remember, everything's connected. So if you are holding unforgiveness in your heart, then that's one of the things that Satan can go back and, tell, because he's always trying to tell something on us. And so that's one of the things that he can run back to God and say, see, they're not forgiven. They didn't forgive. Well, as you said, prayers aren't answered if you don't forgive. So we have to be careful of that. And that's one of the ways that Satan can get an advantage over us if we have unforgiveness in our hearts. Then it says, for we are not ignorant of his devices. See, so we can't be ignorant of the things that he's going to use against us. That's one of the devices, one of the tools, one of the things that he can run back and say and use that against us. So we don't want to give Satan that advantage over us. Now, I like another version of what it says. Oops, just a second. Oh, well. And that totally disappeared. But the Gateway Bible says that we are not to let him take advantage of us. We are not to let Satan have nothing over us. Because why? God has given us the answer to all things. We know Satan's purpose. His purpose is to come but to kill, steal, and destroy. We already know that. But what is he going to use to kill, steal, and destroy us? Well, one thing we know that he'll use the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eye, and the pride of life. There are many different things that fall under those categories. So to break it down, make it simpler, some of the things I know that he likes to use against me is my emotions. He likes to use my finances. He likes to use my family. These are some of the devices that he tries to use against me to tear me down. So we are not ignorant of these things. So now you can think about what are some of the devices that Satan tries to bring against you to weigh you down, to get you off your square, to get you all out of pocket. We are not ignorant of Satan's devices. All we have to do is think about it a minute and you will recognize, and don't let him take advantage of you.